So the allegations are true. I do like My Little Pony. I'm really not open about my enjoyment of My Little Pony. I have a few secret accounts on Twitter and Instagram about My Little Pony, but that's it. I am not like open about it, so I don't know how you guys figured me out, but you caught me. I like My Little Pony. Anyways, unrelated, but this video is a shopping haul. I'm not like a serious collector. I kind of just like pick up things as I find them. I'm not really interested in like filling out a lineup necessarily. I just kind of see stuff at like thrift stores or on eBay and I'm like, oh, I don't have that yet. It looks cool. And then I buy it. Thing number one, Guava Lava. Guava Lava was released in 2004. She was part of the Wonder Waves surf shop. I think I briefly looked it up like maybe a few months ago. I found her and she is just as cute as I thought she was gonna be. That's her cutie mark. I'm not usually a fan of yellow ponies. I just don't like the color yellow. The way this pony is designed makes it feel more like summery. I kind of really want like a smoothie right now just looking at her. I'm primarily a G3 collector, but I've recently gone on a G4 kick. Honestly, I've noticed that some stores are bringing back Generation 4 merchandise, like that they're currently producing, I guess because G5 is doing so bad that no one wants merch for it. Next thing I found is this TY plush Pinkie Pie, and she's a keychain. Pinkie Pie is my favorite. I really like her because she's pink and she has curly hair like me, and she's like vaguely clown core. I'm probably not gonna put her on anything because I'd rather preserve the condition she's in right now. She's so cute, isn't she? Look at her weird face. This was for the My Little Pony movie from 2017. Starlight Glimmer like wasn't even in that. I don't even think she was in that movie at all. Like she didn't make an appearance, but they still released a movie edition toy for her. It was like this line of My Little Pony the movie figures that had these like weird printed things on them. Anyway, this is the Equestria Girls Twilight Sparkle Alicorn figure. This was like an original release, or like this was released when the movie was coming out. The molded hair looks awesome. It's so like, it's so swishy, so voluminous. It's very glamour. It's a very glamorous pony. I think this is the most glamorous doll of Twilight Sparkle that exists, actually. I tend to prefer my ponies with brushable hair. Jenny Nicholson pointed out in her Brony fandom autopsy video that brushable hair was very often phased out of figures because the male collectors of My Little Pony were like, I don't know how to take care of hair, of long hair, and this upsets me. When I was a kid, I noticed that McDonald's did that with My Little Pony. Like the mane would be molded, but the tail would be brushable. But you really only saw that for like lessening production costs. You never saw it on like the ponies you could buy at Target. Speaking of brushable tails, look what we have here. Pinkie Pie's hair is so crazy in this one. Look how fluffy. Oh my god. I thought these were McDonald's toys when I saw them first. I'll like look it up and put it on screen, but that's what these are. Can't believe I just went on that whole molded hair rant because all the rest of these figures have molded hair. This is a Funko figure. That's Fluttershy. Her tail like wiggles. When it was in the bag, it was like up like this. Sometimes I forget that Funko produces like actual figures because in my eyes they've destroyed their credibility with Funko Pops, which I find to be like the ugliest things in the world. I'll still buy them if it's a pony, but like it's not because I like Funko Pops, it's because I like My Little Pony. I honestly think Funko Pops are like a plague on any toy resale market that I go to. Half of the vendors there are like normal people selling like figures of whatever. Half of them are people that invested on like thousands of dollars worth of Funko Pops in 2015 and are now desperately still trying to push off the rest of their stock so they can get out of the business because the value of Funko Pops has fallen dramatically. It's kind of in the way that Squishmallows did. I think that Funko Pops are kind of making a comeback in like new fandoms, like with characters that haven't been produced as Funkos yet. Anyway, I own like 5 Funko Pops. So this is a Twilight Sparkle. Everyone look at her. Everyone look at Twilight. I think I relate to her more than Pinkie Pie, like personality wise, but Pinkie Pie just like checks more of my boxes, I guess. On the bottom of her, it says 2017. I wasn't able to identify her with any set released in 2017, but I was able to find a resemblance between her and this 2015 bath set. I guess they were just producing these long enough, I don't know. I kind of saw those on eBay and I was like, that can't be them, like her face looks different. But now I'm thinking that maybe the production quality on them was so variable that this probably is the 2015 bath time Twilight Sparkle. We need to make more of these. This is the Equestria Girls Minis Pinkie Pie. Equestria Girls Minis have really grown on me. I remember seeing them in stores back when they were like still being produced and I was like, those are kind of ugly, I don't like them. But now I'm obsessed with them, and it's because of this one image on Pinterest where someone took a photo of their Equestria Girls Minis on a beach and they're like looking out at the sun. I'll try to find it, it's like right here. That image changed my mind. I was like, oh my god, I need these. I don't even live near a beach. They're really expensive. Like, I don't know how much these were when they were being released, but people are selling these for like a lot. There's like eBay bidding wars happening on these. I don't know if I'm willing to pay like $60 for these, but I'm sure I'll luck out enough times at like a thrift store. She's so cute. She has her Canterlot High sweater and she has her Canterlot High tail. This is one of my favorite outfits for her. I think it's because blue and yellow like are Pinkie Pie colors, so they just like match her perfectly. Like, she looks really good in them. She's in great condition, like no scuffs, no anything. And she has her skirt. Having both accessories still on these is crazy because most kids that owned these like lost the skirt after a while. So to have both accessories is crazy. This is G3 Minty. I finally found one of these. I have some G3 plush back there. I think it actually makes up about half of all of the pony plush that I own, but a lot of them are really tiny, so you can't see them from here. Minty is so iconic. I feel like when people reflect on who their favorite G3 is, they're always like, oh, I remember Minty. She was my favorite when I was 7. I don't even really like Minty that much, but I feel like I should because she's so like Victoria's Secret pink, like 2014. You know what I mean? Like the mint and the pink and the white was so like 2010s, like early 2010s. It was so cute. I was totally into it. I don't know if Hasbro was labeling them like this or if collectors arbitrarily gave them these names, but this size of plush for G3 is considered jumbo, which I think is insane because the bar for size with these is pretty big. They make really big G3 plushes, or they did back then. I always think I don't have room for more ponies, and then I go and buy more and there's always room. I got these Tsunamis. They didn't have Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie Tsunamis like does exist, but she was bought out at both locations where I bought these at, so I'm kind of sad about that. So I just got Twilight and Luna, and Luna's in her like baby form for some reason. Oh my god, the ring light in there. Can you see her? I showed my friend like a close-up of these and I was like, should I release her from this prison? And he was like, if I've learned anything, it's that there's only one thing to do with ponies in clear containers. And I was like, you are not allowed to be funny. Mwah. Okay, bye.